Hi, and welcome to another week. Verna Fisher, Integrative Wisdom here. What I'm going to try to do this week is do a little bit shorter video each day. And the theme for this week is going to be the journey. And that's where we're going to start. It is interesting to think about our life as a journey with a specific destination, perhaps. Usually when you journey, it's about getting somewhere, right? I'm going to go on a journey and I'm going to get there. But this journey called life is a little bit more like let me do the journey day to day to day, because really it's not life and death. It's birth and death, and life is what happens along the way. So, in living this best life, every day is the day, and every day is the most important moment of the journey. And so, my kind of challenge this week is to really stop. Heard me say that before, to really stop and ask yourself, a few of those questions. Have you been looking at your life as this great adventure, even in the day to day, and especially now in the day to day that is not the typical day to day, which in some ways can be good because it pulls us out of our complacency and helps us to remember that we're not guaranteed anything. We're not guaranteed, a smooth sailing ride. We're not guaranteed that we won't have great traumas and tragedies, and we've been seeing a lot of those. So in this moment, can I stop and really assess whether or not I'm doing that, whether or not I am in this now, in this moment, listening to not this part up here, because this part up here is going to drive you crazy. It's important. Our minds are very important, and we know that because people who have lost their minds to disease, Alzheimer's, things of that nature, it's devastating. So we honor our minds, and then we drop down, into that deeper place, and we really do a little soul searching. Okay, with this day that I have, what's going to be that part of my day that I'm going to really show up to? It's like, am I going to show up in the routine? Because that can be healing too. Doing the dishes can be a meditative moment, as long as you're not in your mind being resentful or in a hurry. I mean, just there's so many sensations that can happen in something as simple as that. So as you show up, see how much you are really engaged with what is there for you. Can you appreciate it? Can you see the beauty in it and see how it's related to this amazing life journey that you have? Because again, it's not life and death, it's birth and death. If you've been birthed, you're going to die. But before that happens, you've got a whole continuum of life. So that's our theme this week. I hope you'll tune back in and see what happens tomorrow. All righty, everybody. Bye-bye.